Lucasfilm's new Star Wars TV show called The Acolyte is set to debut in just a few days, and it isn't being talked about enough for my liking. The prior Star Wars TV shows, such as Andor, Ahsoka, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, have been standout smash hits from the Star Wars property. The movies, hit or miss, but the shows, in my opinion, have been really good. So, what can we expect from The Acolyte? Here's my video breaking it down. June 4th is the magic date for a new adventure in a galaxy far, far away, and that adventure is taking us into the past. The past, or what it's called in the Star Wars timeline, is the High Republic era, and it's said to be full of the thing that Star Wars fans love the most, Force-wielding Jedi. And I mean, it's about time we get to see more of the Jedi's past being explored in live action. During the High Republic era, the Jedi ruled, and the Sith were all but extinct, or at least that's what the Jedi thought. The Acolyte is supposed to explore the resurgence of the Sith through the former Padawan turned Sith disciple, May, who will be played by Amanda Steinberg. From the looks of the trailer, it looks like she will be involved in a Jedi murder plot where her former master, Sol, who will be played like Lee Jung-jae, who is known for his work on Netflix's Skill Games, is tasked to crack the case and confront his past and former Padawan. So what exactly is an Acolyte, and how does that connect to the Sith? Well, we have to start several eons ago with Darth Bane, who is an ancient Sith Lord who created the Rule of Two that only permitted 2 official Siths at any given moment. A master to embody power and an apprentice to crave it. This rule was created after the Sith were defeated by the Jedi in the Jedi-Sith War. Darth Bane saw the old ways of the Sith to be counterproductive and not conducive for victory. So, other followers of the dark side were given the moniker Acolyte. Sith Acolytes weren't official members of the Sith, but they were often Force-sensitive people who hoped to join. One of the intended consequences of the Rule of Two was that it would create a competition between the Sith Lord and their apprentice by encouraging the student to overcome the master through betrayal. That envious and competitive mentality also extended to the Acolytes, who often tried to kill apprentices and take their place. So, going back to May, we can only theorize that she will be a Sith Acolyte who is competing for the place to be an official Sith apprentice. And it could make sense as to why she would be suspected of killing Jedi. In the era of Star Wars we all know and love, Sith apprentices would carry red lightsabers that they likely stole from dead Jedi and corrupted the Kyber's crystal within. Another pointer as to why May would be going for Jedi. An Acolyte most Star Wars fans should know is Asajj Ventress, who is an Acolyte of Count Dooku. Asajj showcased power that rivaled that of even Obi-Wan Kenobi, so May be more formidable than we know. The Acolyte promises a deeper look into the High Republic era and how the Sith became what they are. The show will premiere with 2 episodes on June 4th, with early reactions already being posted. One viewer noted that, "I've seen 4 episodes of The Acolyte, and thus far it's a very big winner. The cast of characters, the heavy emphasis on practical effects, the stunts, how they're exploring what it means to be a Force user and how the Jedi operates, it's all quite working well for me." Amanda Steinberg is the headliner a story like this needs. She's got her hands full with this one, and she soars tackling the challenge. I could also watch her command the screen during fight scenes for hours. The precision and grace with which May fights makes the combat exhilarating to watch, but also functions as beats and speaks to who she is and how she chooses to operate in a given moment. You know, I have a lot of hope for this series, as Star Wars shows are rarely a miss for me. I also think the heavy involvement of Jedi-centric storytelling will bring a lot of people back into the fandom who are simply uninterested in things other than Jedi, such as myself. I think Jedi are the strong point of the Star Wars franchise and of the lore, and to tell stories without Jedi seems a bit like a waste of time. But let me know down below what your thoughts are on the upcoming show and what you hope to see. And this has been another Juju Writes video. Keep it locked.